All right, here we go. Everybody is rolling in. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depends on what time it is and where you're watching from today. Great to be back with you guys for the 2 o'clock OFA VIP session. I'm excited to get into it. Let's turn mountains to molehills, hop over hurdles, and do big things. I have a really strict schedule today, so I have to leave at 3 o'clock. So I want to get right into it. Let's get questions answered. We're going to start with Charlie and then move over to John. If you guys also have a question, please just raise your hand at the bottom of Zoom. You'll see a little heart. It says react. Click that heart. A pop-up shows up and then click raise hand. That'll raise your hand just like everybody else that you see. Get you added to the list. Charlie, let's get after it, sir. How can I help?
Hey Dante, how you doing?
Awesome, man. How about yourself?
Doing great, thanks.
Love
Hey,
that.
yeah, so I wanted to ask you a couple questions. I'll try to be as quick as I can. Um, so I got the PWA app to work, which is kind of cool. So now you can have like a little icon on your homepage of your mobile app,
Yep.
um, and that's cool. Uh, and what I found also is independently of this PWA button. Um, Whenever we're on mobile, it seems to log you out quickly, but it doesn't do that on my desktop. And I didn't know if there's a way I can tweak that.
Ooh, fun question, Charlie. Fun question. I don't have the answer to that. I
Okay.
believe I believe we can. I believe it's in your account settings.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not fully sure. I'm just thinking ClickFunnels Classic right now. I'm not thinking ClickFunnels as is today. I'm not fully sure. That's a great question for support, Charlie.
Okay. Support. Cool.
Sure.
Um, Also, I'm still not getting very much engagement in the community, and I can't get clarity on the community. I can't see clarity in it. I tried to like put the code into the homepage and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
Um, and I don't know if there's any web analytics we can see to try to find out if anybody's using it or not. I know in the email you can go and you can say last activity, but I think that's who last opened an email, not exactly who's actually looking in the community. I don't know if
Correct.
there's any way just to see if there's people that are there, but they're just not interactive versus if people are not going there.
So you went in your ClickFunnels account. Let me do this.
Yeah, and I put clarity in the header.
Right.
Yeah,
So you went to your site settings under site and blog. You went
yeah,
down to your
my header, tracking the
wherever.
tracking header,
Yep.
and I've got
Right
clarity
here.
there. Yeah,
And it did not, and then you went to Clarity and you
mm,
went to the funnels box on Clarity and
yeah,
added the URL of your community.
yeah. But it didn't. There's no, you know how you can see in clarity. There's like, oh, here are the pages that people have visited.
Uh-huh.
The pages didn't show up.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to test that out, Charlie. I've not had anybody try and put Clarity on a community yet.
Okay,
Um, I am sure there's a way for us to do this. I'm just gonna have to dig a little bit, but I will find that out for you.
okay. Because yeah, I was just trying to understand where I need to kind of attack things. Um, and I didn't know, is there any way to like prioritize what pins show up? Because right now, if I pin in different topics, the most recent one goes to the top. And I didn't know if there's a way to like have it so that I could say, oh, I want this one to be the most important one.
Uh, that would be just unpinning and repinning that one that you want stuck on the top.
Yeah, I tried that, but then I think I think I'd have to do a new post so it's the most recent, which I didn't want to
Ah,
have to do because then I lose any type of comments or whatnot.
yes, you do. I was literally meeting with our team about this yesterday, Charlie. Uh, we have a fix. It must not be in quite
Oh,
yet.
okay. Oh,
Um,
okay. That's
that's gonna
great.
get fixed very soon.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I can just unpin and repin, and then the most recent thing that's been pinned is the top. That's fantastic. That's great.
Or we're gonna change up the pinning structure where you can make like a permanent pin. And that
Oh,
would just always keep this one thing right at the top.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's great.
one it'll be one of those two ways.
Okay, either of those, that's great.
Sweet.
That's great. And I really enjoyed Trey's talk yesterday. He did, he's always so good.
Uh-huh.
Um, but it also made me wonder if I should try to do the coasters idea or do something else again because the community feels like it. I don't know if it's gonna have. I feel like for me to get interaction, I have to keep ads up because new people post. They post even, here's a story or whatever. The new people post. I think there's some people that come back, but it's just not. I've got the t-shirt slogans. I've got a bunch of
Mhm.
slogans up there now because people adding them, but nobody's voting on them. So
Right.
yeah,
So
it's
that's
really
just
tough.
engage that's really just engagement again. You're 50-50 right and wrong on your assumption of running the ads. Because you're right, new people do post, new people do go into the communities and they do engage, but they should come back. So running more ads, getting more people in the community isn't going to solve the problem of them coming back and posting more often. Have you tried a school group, Charlie?
I've not tried a school group.
I would love to see that, honestly. Um, I would love to see you try a school group. It just gets a mobile app on their phone. You can have push notifications go to them, and just it should get more engagement, honestly. And if engagement is the number one thing that it's like the only real hurdle, because you're getting people, the ad is working, you're
Yeah,
getting
I get
people
people.
into the community, right?
Definitely.
So we can keep that part of our system running. That's awesome. Now we need the engagement. I would love to see you try a school community.
Okay. Okay. So if I start up school, then I would try to get the people that are in my current community to also join that other community.
Not immediately. We're just testing, even if you just did it for a month, Charlie, we're just testing to see if we can get better engagement by using that community because it has an app, it has push notifications, there's no Chrome login, and they don't have to keep logging into their account every day when they're using their mobile. Like all the stuff that you just said, a school community combats. So I'd love to see you run it for a month. Take the same ad, run the same ad, and pump the new ad to your school community. Do exactly what you're doing in your ClickFunnels community. Just do it over there in school. And let's see if engagement is better. If engagement is better, then great. We can move everybody into a school community, rocking and rolling. If engagement is not any better, then it just comes down to one of two things. It's the topics that we're posting about, or this community is just hard to run. I'd
Yeah.
pick a new niche and I'd get with other different niches and I'd spin up communities and be working the ones that are getting good engagement because they have good customers. Does that all make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because right
Yeah.
now there's like a big question mark and it's really hard to make decisions when we have that big question mark. So let's
Yeah.
test it with a school community, get some concrete information under our belt, and then we can go from there.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because you got
Uh,
the system. I mean, and you're running them. You're running them from a ad to an opt-in page, correct?
correct.
Yeah, man. So you got the system, Charlie. The ad is working. Like, could we make new ads that get better conversions? Yeah, surely. Of course we could. But you have an ad that works. You're sending them to an opt in funnel, and that's converting. That's getting them into the communities. I would do the exact same setup. And after the opt in funnel, it forwards them to your school community.
Okay, I'll have to figure out the activation piece because in ClickFunnels, it's all nice because it's all integrated. With school, I'll probably have to figure because I've never done anything with school before. I've been in a school community like Trey's, but I've never run anything in school. So I have to figure out, I
Oh,
guess
that's
anybody's
actually
allowed to.
That's actually really simple. You're going to
Is
have
it?
a free school community.
Mhm.
And so basically, when you make your community, it gives you a login page and it gives you a URL for that. And that's the URL that you put in on after your opt-in funnel. So when they opt in, they go to that, they create their account, boom, rocking and rolling.
Okay, so I will have their email in ClickFunnels. So if
Yep.
I need a different tag, I need a school tag.
Yep. Absolutely.
And then in school, I'm just not going to worry about it. They'll take
That
care of it itself.
that's exactly right. It's simple steps. They just download the app, make their account, boom, they're in.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'll have to think that one out.
Yeah, that's 100% what we should do, though, Charlie. It takes the question mark. Well, if we can make a data-driven decision, we can know for concrete if it's any of the tech that is causing friction, and that's why they're not posting, or if they're just not a posting type of group.
Yeah,
You
it's
have
just
you have over
possible.
200 you have 200 people here, so the sample size is getting pretty big. You should have people posting.
Okay.
Yep.
I do have some people, but it's not enough to warrant, you know, nobody's putting any votes on that t-shirt. So that's
Right. It makes it feel like, man, this community is not that much of an asset. It's like, cool, I have a Facebook group basically. Cool, I have a
yeah,
community. I'm building up
that's
my
right.
list, but nobody's engaging. I can't
Right.
really communicate with them.
That's right.
Right. Right.
Do I call it the same name?
Yeah. Yeah, you can call it the exact same name.
I can. Okay.
100%.
Okay. I'll try the same branding and everything like that.
Yep. Apps. Yeah. Do the exact same thing. You just do it in school.
Okay.
Because like literally we're split testing your community in ClickFunnels.
That's
I
right.
want I want school to look exactly have the same posts, the same verbiage, the same terms, everything.
Okay. Okay. All right, that gives me a lot to work with. Thank you, Dante.
Yes. Awesome. Great stuff, Charlie.
Thanks.
Oops. We can go back here. All right. Let's hop over to John. Hey, John.
Hey Dante, how are you?
Awesome, man. How are you?
Good. So I wanted to ask you really quick. Couple of days ago, I was talking to you about I wanna open up a membership,
Yes.
and you told me instead of going and create a funnel and get a lead magnet and then resend emails to subscribe people, to just go ahead and take a page and sell the membership all at once in the first page, right?
Yep.
And then you send me. Uh, let me share something here.
Okay. You got permissions? Go for it.
Okay, so you send me something like this. You give me a sample of this lady that she has a great page
Mm-hmm.
where she just from the get-go she say, okay, listen, this is gonna be $7, blah blah blah, all the way down, and then you sign up. So I'm gonna do a funnel which is one page, just like you say, and then I was asking you. I sent you a Facebook message the other day, but I find out that the best funnel to do that is what they call the car funnel right here.
Who told you that?
I don't know. I just look at car funnels and I see a whole bunch of like this one right here. See this one?
I actually don't see what you're sharing right now. If you want to restart your screen, just share your
Oh,
entire screen. That means I can follow you everywhere you go.
oh, you're not seeing what I.
No, I'm still looking at makefunnyads.com.
So you want me to stop sharing and start again?
Yep, stop your share
And start
and
again. Okay.
yep, start again and choose your entire screen or desktop one, whichever it shows. It should be the top left box, the first thing.
So this is a sample of a car funnel. There are a few of them, and basically it's one page where I'm gonna advertise, the membership, and then blah 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 all the way and place the order. So you think a car funnel is a good thing?
It's okay. It would definitely work, John, but um it would definitely work. But that funnel I sent you, make funny ads, it would just it's the exact layout. Like this cart funnel, we would make some small tweaks and changes to it to have the right so you're saying the right things in the right time, and that is what the make funny ads funnel is. It's
Yeah,
literally
actually, Uh, actually, she did. If I look at the let me see. If I look at some of the car funnels on that we have here, she 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 did it out of. Let me see. Uh, can you see? You cannot see whatever I stated right now, right? I have to tell
I'm
something.
seeing all the different templates that you're going through.
Oh, okay. So you, I noticed that she picked up her her the one that she did is out of one of these templates, and she just tweaked it. You know.
Yes, yes, it's exactly, yeah, it's basically exactly what she did.
You see, she picked out one of these car funnels and she tweaked it. So
But
uh
look at how small the funnel is. Like, there's not much copy on it, there's not much body on it. And a cart funnel is really great to sell physical products or simple products that don't have a ton of marketing to them. But you're going to have more marketing in your funnel because you're selling a membership and your membership comes along with multiple things.
right.
Those cart funnels, these things, yeah, it's great if I'm trying to sell a bar of chocolate. It's great if I'm trying to sell some hairspray or something because that's just one product and it's really simple. It's easy to market. So cart funnels would be great for that. But for what you're doing, I'll 100% rather see you just funnel hack the make funny ads funnel.
Okay.
Yep.
So basically, can I pick out one of these car funnel and then funnel hack and put additional stuff in it?
You can, but it'd be better to just start from a blank page. Like go to the top of this template and I'll show you why. You can see at the top of this template, it has let me get my little fancy tool. It has a headline, and then it goes into a 2-column row. So now we have some stuff on the left and some stuff on the right. Right, and your order form in a cart funnel is right up top, and then right below we have our hero image that shows the product itself. But this is different than the one I sent you to. Open up a new browser tab and go to makefunnyads.com. Or that. Yep, you can go right there too. I can follow you around now.
You
Now,
see it?
look at hers. Much different. She has a banner up top. Go to the very top. Yeah, and you would have a banner exactly like this. Sale. You'd probably have normally $97. Strike through 97. Only $47 now. You have your headline about your thing, your sub headline about your thing. That would then go into a video right below that talks about your thing. Yup, then we would have a button. Keep scrolling down and we'll see the layout. So now you're going to see she goes into what it comes with. Here's the simple ads, right? It's got examples. This is much longer than a cart funnel already. You can make funny ads even if, and imagine your thing, John. You can have success in real estate even if. You can become an investor even if. Then down to reviews about your thing, then a mock up about your thing, then the story of what got you into real estate. Then you can have another video, which is your origin story. Then we go down to more reviews. And as you see, we keep going. This is the layout that you really want, John, because just like in here, you don't see this in a cart funnel. All the things that come with your membership, who it's for, who it's not for, what are the bonuses that come along. This is the layout that you're going to follow exactly for a membership.
Okay.
Oh, and
Okay.
look at her strike through. Look at her strike through. This is so on her order form just above, just up a little bit. Keep going. It's not her, it's actually her stack is what it is. A little bit more right here. So there she is. Now she has a stack. You don't see this on a cart funnel. And she does have her normal price was 97. Today, just 17. Scratch that, just $7. That's what this is the funnel you want, John. And literally, I can build this out for you this weekend, John. This will take no time. This is an easy, simple funnel.
Okay.
Also,
So
you could
where
build this today from scratch. Like
where
you can.
where do I'm gonna start building it. Where do I start?
Beautiful. Let's do it. Let me clear all this. Let's go back to your ClickFunnels account.
Let's go back to the ClickFunnels account. There we go. ClickFunnels account. Let me see. I just need to get started. Click funnels.
I think you have it. One of your tabs, your browser tab right above you looks like your
Yeah,
ClickFunnels tab.
right here.
Way left, up and straight up there. Go way left. There you go. That's it.
Yeah, I have different browsers. I'm working in different things here. So
Right. Okay.
okay, so let me go out of ClickFunnels here really quick and Jesus. Uh, again,
Yep.
ClickFunnels. All right, where do I go here? Create funnel.
Yep. Yeah, you can go to create funnel. Absolutely.
Create funnel.
Now top right again, we're going to click start from scratch. Name this whatever you like, only you see the name.
Business coach. Okay.
Beautiful. Create the funnel. All right, here we go, John. Hit that plus to add. We're going to add a page, top right. Top right, new page. We're going to start completely from scratch. Name it whatever you like.
The name of the funnel, right?
This will be the name of this page itself.
I can change it later, right?
Of course you can, John. Absolutely.
Okay. There we go.
Beautiful. Create the page.
Okay. It's creating now.
Yep, it's making it right now. All right, let's enter the editor.
Editor.
Bingo.
So basically, this is gonna be one page, and then I'm gonna prepare the page. There we go.
Well, what I would really like to see you do, John, yeah, what I would really like to see you do is use this. We can just create the first page totally free. You don't have to do anything. But if you also want to go see her upsells that she has, you can just go buy the $7 course. And then you get to go through her upsells. And now we can take her upsell designs as well. And you can run those for your own upsells. Because once you sell them into the community, you want to maximize on that. We want to have at least one upsell in there so we can turn those people into more money, raise our average cart value. Does that all make sense?
Yeah, yeah. I wanna do that. I wanna get people signed out in $49, and then I'll go live, and then I'll do the upsell.
Yes,
Because
that's
this is gonna take
perfect.
me. This is gonna take my while. Okay, so I need to start from here, right?
That's right. We're going to add a new section.
A new section.
And let's add a blank section. Bingo. Let's add a 1-column row. Rocking and rolling. And now let's go back and look at Christine's page and see what she has.
Uh,
Yep. Beautiful. Let's go to the very top. So she has a top headline, a subheadline, and a video. So let's go make that up, John. Here we go. Back to your
okay.
ClickFunnels account.
Uh,
Nice. We're going to add an element. That's going to be a headline.
Headline. Okay.
Beautiful. Now we're going to add a new row. Yep. A 1-column row. And that's going to be a headline and a subheadline. So add your elements. Headline, subheadline. And let's put our headline down there too. Yep. Add an element. And click your headline. Yep. And now let's drag our headline above our subheadline. So just click and hold the headline and move it up one space.
This one right here?
Yep. There you go. And let's actually move it in the bottom row. So click that bottom headline and then touch your subheadline with it. Yep, click and hold, touch your subheadline, and you'll see that orange bar go above your subheadline. That's where we want it.
Just a minute.
I'll just click off. Yep. Now you can click and hold.
Click and hold.
Yep, click and hold, and then drag it down. Touch your subheadline so that orange bar right there. Nice. All right, bingo. Now we need to add a video. So go to your subheadline, add an element. Yep. And add a video. Ooh, that was actually a video pop-up. Let's just add a normal video. So you can delete that one. Nice. Add an element. Yes, sir. Now we're looking for just the video. It's up a little bit.
There you go.
Bingo, video. And there we go. This is it, John. This is all that we're going to do. We're going to take what she has and we're going to make it in our funnel. Now you're going to dress it up, add the words, add all the stuff to it. Let's go back to Christine's page. Make funny ads real quick.
Okay. Okay.
Nice. Let's go below the video and see what she has.
She has a button,
Great.
right?
Then it's going to be a button, and that looks like a sub headline down there. And that's all you would do. And then you're going to add another 3-column row. And you're going to add on the left, I'll just do my annotate so you can see as we go.
And then we have another headline, sub headlines. Then we have a 2-column row.
Yep, that's a new section in between all that, a new section. And then that's right, you're just adding the stuff that she has. Here, right there with the 2 videos, that's a 2-column row. Video left, video right. That's all you have to do.
Okay, I'm going to work on that. And then I'll get back to you tomorrow on the day before. And if I'm missing something, I'll just jump aboard. So basically, once I finish this, and I write down here, $49 a month, they're gonna go. How? Because I'm planning to put videos every other day. I'm gonna put manuscripts. I'm gonna put information. How do I create that? Is it gonna be like a community where I can put everything on the community, or it's gonna be a?
I would probably just make that a course, John, that comes along with your community.
And I can be adding everything to the course every week.
That's exactly right, John. And then they can access that course from anywhere with an internet connection, computer, cell phone, either way.
Okay, so let me work on this. I wanna get this in the next 2 days. I'm gonna work on it, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Yeah, sounds beautiful, John.
All right. Thank you.
You got it, man. Great work.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Nice. Next up is Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, how are you today?
Living the dream. How about yourself?
I am awesome.
Come on now.
I don't know if I'm sending my questions to the right place because I did drop a few in the VIP yesterday.
No, you 100% are. That's my fault. This is a crazy week right now. I just haven't had time.
I know.
No, you're perfectly fine. That's my apologies, my fault.
Okay. The first question, just in the queue, I think I might have to do this again, even though I am progressing forward. But I actually already have ClickFunnels for almost 2 years. So do I have to keep paying $100 every time I do OFA?
I don't think so. You mean you went to imallin.com and you went all in and became a yearly member?
Yes, I did.
And you've done that virtually twice at this point.
Well, I did it once for a year, then I did it once for 6 months, and then I'd already gotten a free 6 months because I'm with Prime Mover.
Right. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So you are an all-in member. I believe you can get into future VIP groups without paying $100 anytime. For people who are not all in, this is very common, Sarah. I see this all the time, and it's one of the reasons why the record for the most OFAs that I know of, it's like 28. A lot of people come through on the first time, and it's 30 days. You're learning, you're taking the trainings, you're doing the thing. You're like so in the weeds. It can be hard to get to across the finish line. It's very common for people to
Ok,
take it
amorcito, ya
2,
puedes poner,
3, maybe
si
even
quieres,
4 times. So if you have to do that, that's not a problem. If anybody has to do that, that is very, very common practice. I see this all the time. But I'd
Okay,
love for you to get with support on that, Sarah.
I will.
They'll be able to look into your account, see all of your tags and what you've done. And I'm pretty sure you will not have to pay into future groups. Support can just add you to them.
Okay. So question number 2.
Yeah,
I have another website with a lead magnet. Should
cool.
I abort that link and only use ClickFunnels generated domain for all my products? And
Probably. Is it converting?
it's not.
Then definitely abort.
Okay.
A lead funnel through ClickFunnels at a bare minimum should be collecting 30% of the traffic. So it should convert at 30%. It's very common that I see lead funnels and ClickFunnels convert at 50, 60, and 70%. Typically, interestingly, Sarah, typically once we get above like 70% conversions, once we're at 85, 90, God forbid, 100% conversions, everybody usually thinks that's a great thing. Wow, my funnel's converting at 80%. That's amazing. Sure, on the front end, but typically when we see those sorts of conversion numbers, that means you have very broad copy. You're trying to speak to everybody. And while we have great front end conversions, we don't get many buyers out of that because the pool of people that we brought in is just so big. They're all these random people that our offer doesn't resonate. So for lead funnels in ClickFunnels, I'm looking for anywhere from 40 to 60%. That's what most people's benchmark that they can hit. And once we hit that, sky's the limit.
Okay. Okay. So I'll work on that. But the reason I asked that question is because I went to set up my AI payment
Yep.
and it asks questions that I didn't know how to populate out of ClickFunnels into AI payments. So I ended up using my current website
Uh-huh.
because that's what it asked for. And so and then when I went back into my domain, the DNS was gone again. The DNS was initially green, now it's back red again.
Of the domain in your ClickFunnels account.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Is it still red right now?
Yeah, it was red this morning. I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at it since this morning.
Okay, I can make this one easy. To see them go green and then go red is very odd, especially if you didn't touch anything. Um, that would make me wonder. First thing that I wondered when you said that was, I wonder if our domain has lapsed. Do you know if you're due a payment on that domain?
No, I have it on auto pay and it's brand new.
Okay, so you should not be like up on your yearly payment or anything like that.
No, it's only 2 weeks old.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Cool. That is very interesting, Sarah. I don't see that. After we're all done here, I'd love for you to go back in your account, take a look at your domain, click check connection or validate ownership, whatever the button is there. Click that again, and let's see if they go back to green. It is very uncommon to see them go from green to red without anything happening in the domain. If you should so happen to find them red still, just get with support. They'll look all this up. They'll tell you exactly what to do. We want to get that rocking and rolling for sure.
Okay. With support, is there a person to talk to? Because me and AI don't like each other as far as talking to them.
Do you when you let me show you this way here. When you go here and there's my spotlight. So when you go to make a support ticket, do you use this help button?
I do.
Yeah, and then you go right here and you try and talk to AI.
Yes.
Cool. Just type out right here, speak to an agent, ask AI,
Okay.
and it'll route you to an agent. He'll get on a live chat with you, and you guys can handle this right there in the moment.
Okay. Because AI keeps giving me the same answer, but it's like, figure it out. Uh,
That's hilarious.
Don't get me
Means you're just
wrong,
kind
it's
of tough.
giving me step by step, but when you're mentally lost, step by step means absolutely nothing.
Yes.
Okay, the next question, and because I have them all written down, hopefully I'm expediting, it'll give somebody else a
Oh,
chance.
you're doing great. Thank you, Sarah.
If you would, I wrote down my stack,
Uh-huh.
but if you can just kind of listen to it for me. Stack number one, and I'm gonna caveat this with the last message I left for you is I know I'm doing too much and I have to slow down. Stack number one is it's a masterclass mini course, because what that is that is actually what's going to bring people into my world. That'll be what the funnel starts with. And follow that by a discovery call, which I'm purposely going to charge for because I know don't go from free to free.
Okay, so they're opting in on an opt-in page first, and that's for the mini course, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And then after they opt in for the mini course, they're going to go to an order form, and this is the stack that you're sharing with me right now for them to buy a product. Is that right?
Yes. So yes. So do I need the discovery call?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay.
I don't personally think so. But let's hear the rest. If they've already, so we have two pages, right? Page one is my opt-in page where they opt in for my mini course. After that first page, the opt-in, then they go to my order form, the second page. If they already opted in and got the mini course, my mini course can't be a part of my stack that I'm now charging them for because they already have that thing.
Okay. Okay. Because the mini, in my mind, the mini course is bringing them into my world.
Uh-huh.
So that's the lead in. So the discovery call, that'll be my question. So let me talk
Well,
about
okay, hold on. Sorry. I feel like I might have misunderstood. Mini course on the opt-in, and then the first part of your stack, is that going to be the full course?
No.
Okay, cool. Then yes, mini course they already have, so it can't be part of our offer stack.
Okay.
Cool. Run me through the stack. I'll make a determination on the discovery call at the end.
Okay. It's the discovery call. Then I was going to do a disc assessment because the
Yes.
community I'm working with, I want to understand their personality.
Yes.
Then I'm going to follow that up with a disc debrief, because with each assessment comes a whole platform of information to talk about how they see themselves and see each other.
Yep.
The follow-on for the first block is a mastermind that comes with a participant guide. And then the upsell for me would be the book, because I would actually not be physically selling them the book, but I'll be using my affiliate link.
So that actually wouldn't be an upsell. That would be a next product. Because
Okay.
as promoting as an affiliate, Sarah, you don't make that sale. You don't collect the monies. You pass them off from your funnel to the affiliate URL, which is another website. So they're purchasing through another person. That other person, then they worry about fulfillment. They worry about getting people the right stuff. So your upsells are products you own. Now, after they go through your funnel and buy, you can have an email that goes out, like your fulfillment email after they buy your products. You can have a fulfillment email that thanks them for the purchase that they made, fulfills, gives them all of your links, all of your assets. And then you can, at the end of that email, you can also say, hey, do you want to also grab, or hey, can I introduce you to the book that changed my life? If there's one book I would have you read, it is this book right here. And then in that email, that's where you put the affiliate URL, because they've gone through your funnel. They've made the purchase. They're done purchasing with you. Now we can pass them off somewhere else. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. But the reason that I attach the book is the mastermind is actually on the book. I got it. They don't have to buy it from me. But the mastermind is around that particular book. They'll have a block to read, and then it's a Q&A, dialogue, discussion, questions, thought
Oh, okay. So
provoking.
basically, anybody who buys your offer should buy that book.
Yes.
Oh, well, why don't we just, how much is the book?
On average, the first, I will do a series of these. So I'm going to rinse and repeat this particular product
Uh-huh.
process.
Yep.
The average book is anywhere from $15 to $50.
Oh, that's nerve-wracking because that's a variation now.
Right.
So,
That's why I was attaching an affiliate link, because I have affiliate permission to sell the book,
yeah. Yeah.
but I don't
Okay.
want to have to process inventory, and I don't think it's a book I can drop into like a Zen drop where somebody goes and buys it there. You know what I mean?
No, you can't because you don't own the book. The third party
Right.
owns
I
the
don't
book. So
own the
they
book.
would have to upload it to Zendrop and then give you permission to sell,
Correct.
which they're guaranteedly not going to do. But you can always arbitrage this, Sarah. You can always arbitrage it. So you can tell them that the book is included in their offer. And then when they buy, every time somebody buys, you just go to your affiliate URL, you buy the book, and it sends it out to them. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. That way I still don't have to manage the inventory. I just send it directly to them.
And the book can still be part of your core flagship offer. You just go make the purchase. You go to your own affiliate link, make the purchase, you grab a little commission on top of that, and then they send the book out to people. Now, it gets a little weird because, like, if you send them a physical package, is that the only physical product that they'll get?
That will be the only physical product, because the participant guide I'm going to make electronic.
Oh, okay, cool. It would get a little weird if you had like a box that you were going to give them and yeah, like if you had a box that you were going to send them, well, then the book you don't own. So they might get the box on Tuesday and the book on Thursday, right? And it would be
Right.
like, oh, well, where's my package? And it could introduce confusion. But if that's the only physical product, then that's easy peasy. You could just
Okay.
arbitrage it.
No,
And
perfect.
yeah, and if the book is necessary for them, like if they buy your flagship product and the mastermind is part of that product and the book is necessary, then just build the book price into
Okay.
the price of your thing. So whether they get, and you mentioned multiple prices of the book, but guaranteedly there's one book that everybody can use, right?
Oh, it'll just be one book. The reason I say the book variance is when I rinse and repeat, a different book
Yes.
will be at a different price.
Gotcha. Perfect. Build it in, make margins on it, right? Whatever the book price is, if this book itself is going to be $15, well, then say the value is $30 and charge them $30 for the book. Go buy through your affiliate link. You grab a little commission on the book, plus you make margin on the sale of your package.
Okay. Um, Package number 2.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing too much. Package number 2, it all starts the same. If they come into my world via the mini course, then I have the discovery call. But this next package is a disc assessment, but it is actually the coaching program,
Okay.
and that's it.
Beautiful. So really the same stack. You're going to get a free disc assessment, which is not free, right? You build that into the price and you make margins on that as well. Excuse me, but they're going to get a free disc assessment valued at $197 or whatever they charge for them nowadays. They're going to get a free disc assessment. They're also going to get a free they are going to get a call with you in this capacity. You can probably knock it out in 30 minutes though, right?
Right.
Yeah, beautiful. So you can add that to both offers. And that would be your assessment call that I think you were sharing with me.
Right.
Don't do it on like you called it discovery call. And
Correct.
the way that you labeled it or the way that you ordered it in your stack, excuse me, made me think that the discovery call came before the disc assessment. So it would be more of a discovery call about me, my person right now. So your stack should go disc assessment, then discovery call.
Okay, because they've already come into my world.
Yes, and it's just the perception. We only remember things as we're told them. So if in your stack you say you're going to get a free disc assessment and learn who you are and how you operate and what is your natural, you're also going to get a free discovery call with Sarah Williams Brown, where she's going to break down your disc assessment and help you understand it even better. Because if we don't put it in that order, then it just the as I perceive it as a customer, it's like, okay, you're going to get a free discovery call with Sarah Williams Brown, and she's going to tell you who you are and what your natural is and how you operate. But it's like, I don't care about that because what I am now doesn't matter, and I'm doing this because I'm not right. So just have it in your stack. First the disc, then the discovery call, and it'll make sense in everybody's mind way better.
Okay. No, perfect,
Nice.
perfect. And then the third thing, I actually have capacity to sell to and speak to organizations.
Yeah.
So with the organizations, the mini course will always still start the discussion, but with them, I do have to have that discovery consultation call with the leadership so I can understand what they expect and to what degree.
Yes, sure. Sure, that's perfectly fine. Totally different because now
Okay.
you're dealing with a company. Now you are dealing with thought leaders. Now you are dealing with decision makers, and you guys have to come together beforehand to understand what you're going to deliver, what they expect, what they want, yada yada. Then you can. So you're 100% perfect with that.
Okay. And so following that, I actually have a leadership experience. I'm not going to call it a game because it is an experience. It's about
Okay.
a 2 hour experience.
An
And I was,
interactive experience, right?
it is. And I was going to be charging about $1,000 for a group of 10. Is that too much?
No, no.
Okay. And then I was going to follow that with the rest of the morning, be it a disc workshop.
Yeah.
And then with that disc workshop, it talks all about disc because this is a group. And then I was going to have the disc assessments available because they have to be taken individually anyway. So I would have the disc assessments available with the disc debrief at $200 per person.
So groups of 10, that'd be 2,000.
Yes.
Beautiful. That's perfect, Sarah. You're probably coming in well under your competition if I had to guess.
I am, but I want to fail enough that I'm so comfortable that when I start again, there's no doubt that I know exactly all what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong, I've taught this before, so I know what I'm doing, but it's been a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. No, totally fair. Totally fair. Start at those price points. You're great. You're probably coming in well under your competition. Like what you're going to charge 2,000 for, I imagine your competitors charge 10 for.
Yep.
5? Yeah. Beautiful.
It's 5 to 10. Then depending on the size of the group.
Correct.
And then my final question, and this hopefully is for everyone. Why are my affiliate links not converting? I'm looking at them. I'm only offering ClickFunnels and OFA.
Uh-huh.
I see numbers where people are going in and looking at them from the platforms that I have, but I have absolutely no conversion.
Oh, well, that's traffic or landing page. It's one of the two things.
Okay.
It's either in our ad. Everything you just said, congruency is flashing in my brain like Las Vegas lights. It feels like, just from your description, you're talking about one thing in the ad. And are you going right from the ad to the affiliate page? When they click on your ad, do you put your affiliate URL in the ad so they go right from the ad to the page where they buy, or are you sending them to one of your funnel steps first, what we would call a bridge page?
No, I don't have any bridge pages yet.
Oh, great. There we are. That's it.
Okay.
So we want to use a bridge page, Sarah, because you're going to have an ad that's saying, hey, are you this person? Do you have this business? Well, if you are, I'd like to introduce you to the greatest marketing program out there. It's responsible for more $1 million businesses than any other program online. So if you are this, or this, take control of your marketing, fire your agencies, and grow your business, right? So that'd be the ad. And then if we don't have a bridge page in between, well, that's how we set them from the ad. And then it goes right to our affiliate offer. And that's incongruent because what if the page is talking about something different than what you are talking about in your ad? A confused mind always says no. So I would have you add a bridge page in there. When they click on the ad, they would go to a landing page you make in your ClickFunnels account. That landing page then has a video from you right up top saying, hey, I'm so glad you're interested in the One Funnel Away Challenge. Maybe it shares your story. I went into the One Funnel Away Challenge because I needed to craft my offer to being an author, a speaker, a coach, and a consultant. And I needed help crafting all this and getting it together and how to market it to the world in mass. And I've been struggling with this for over a year. And I found the One Funnel Away Challenge and I went in there and I got VIP coaching. And wouldn't you know it, in 30 days to actually less than 30 days, I had my offer crafted. I had my funnel built and put together, and I was able to launch, and I was able to do the thing I'd been trying for years to do, right? You have a bridge page that sets the tone, tells your story. Then that bridge page then puts them over to the affiliate offer. Now they're primed. Now they're ready. You have pre-framed the experience for them so that when they go to the affiliate offer, they know I need this thing. At that point, it really doesn't matter what the affiliate offer is, what the page looks like. They're ready. You framed them. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Bingo, baby.
Thank you.
You got it, Sarah. You got it. Awesome, awesome questions here. Gang, I am sorry. I'm just out of time for today. I have a 3 o'clock I have to get to. I can't be late to this one, so I am very much apologize. I want to talk to you guys. I just haven't figured out how to master time yet. One of these days I will. We can pause time and we can all hang out for 2 days together and it'll be gravy. So I really do apologize. Thank you all for being with me though, and thank you for your understanding. I promise I'm trying to get to those communities. As soon as I get a free moment, I will be in there answering all the questions and doing all the things. Again, I very much apologize for anybody, Maita, Evan, who I didn't get to answer your questions. Tomorrow, please feel free to show up to the early session. You can click this same link at 11 o'clock a.m. tomorrow, and I'll bump you guys right to the front of the list. I want to get your questions answered. I promise. Thank you so much for your patience. You guys rock. You really do. So I'm going to let you guys go. Have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing evening. We're going to be back at it tomorrow morning at 11